When the election is over, we don't stop, but make sure we dish out latest information you need to know on this medium. Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. Here with me is the Punch newspaper and also the Guardian newspaper. Was it saying this morning? Very crucial headline here. I have never seen our democracy so debased as it was on Saturday, says Atiku. I repeat, I have never seen our democracy so debased as it was on Saturday, says Atiku, with a very interesting rider here. We won't recognize Buhari as president beyond May 29, says opposition parties. We won't recognize Buhari as president beyond May 29, says opposition parties. Here is a picture of the president of Nigeria receiving the certificate of return with his wife here. President dedicates victory to God. Nigerians unfolds agenda. Also here with me is the Guardian newspaper at the newsstand this morning with an interesting, beautiful headline. Why are we challenged poll results in court by Atiku? Nice one. I repeat, why are we challenged poll results in court by Atiku? Also with a very good headline on top of the newspaper. Presidential poll results fraud with 513-214. Lapses, says CSOs. These are the stories we have on the Punch newspaper and also the Guardian newspaper. This morning at the newsstand, we have our reviewers here. Let's join them. Let them do justice to this. I'll be right back. Why I will challenge poll results in court by Atiku. It seems Atiku is not satisfied with the presidential election results.
I'm from Kwara State, so I'm very happy that Buhari win the election. But I'm a youth. Before, I don't know anything about the politics. But when it comes to Buhari time, I had no more about politics. I don't know. What is why that Buhari take everybody along about the politics to know who is good and who is bad. That's what I mean. Whether Atiku goes to court or not, I don't care about that. But my whole happiness and my own joy that Buhari win the election. But I believe that Nigeria is going more forward. That's what I mean. That is my own take, right? As
a Nigerian, would you tell me that the election was free and fair enough?
For the election, it's a free and fair election. Everybody see, there's no any complaint about the election. Okay. That is my own opinion.
Okay. Thank you very so much. Why I will challenge poll result in court by Atiku.
And my brother, that poll result is free and fair and very good. You know, there's something called one good terms deserve another. President Buhari came, he was trying to sanitize all what is going in Nigeria. And Atiku is not somebody that can do anything for us. In the course of his campaign, we know what he's saying. And there are some intellectuals in Nigeria, you know, when you are saying something, some people, they will be looking at you. They know where you are going. They cannot attack you. What they want to do is their mind. And when you place Atiku and Buhari, even in everywhere in the Nigeria, integrity will make Buhari to supersede Atiku. For him to say he want to challenge the result, he's just beating about the bush. The Nigerians have decided. We have decided. He doesn't need anything to be saying about, no. Because he has nothing to offer us already. He has nothing to offer already. And all this thing that's going on is God knows much about it. For Buhari to come back.
Even opposition parties are against Buhari.
Well, they were against him because they don't see they are all criticism. You know, when you are a criticism, when your enemy is killing lion, you say, what does he kill? And you are there, you cannot kill rat. And our people, the way we have been doing since 1916, till now, that's what we want to continue. So when everything is going in the whole country, it is somebody that will say, no way, like as it's happened in Ghana. But in Nigeria, we don't want to cooperate with the man. But God, this God is great. He made the man to come back. It's not, because a lot of people, they are against him. Even the ex-general, they say, no way. Yes, I cannot mention one of the big gun in general. Said, no way. Thinking that this man is the one that go to win. Even February 16, a lot of things going on, that's why they cancelled that day. A lot of manipulations want to come. And APCs, you know, they give themselves close mark. They are what? They are sharper. Assuming they somebody that don't relent, that slumber. That's how they will just adjust the thing. And by the way, when they come to power, they have nothing to offer. My brother, it's God's decision. Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, still on Bystanders at Newsstand with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. We still have other viewers here. I will challenge poll results, says Atiku.
What I just understand about this election is that it's God's decision. Because there are many people are saying that we pray for good governance. And instead of us, including Atiku, to give thanks for good governance, I heard it from him that Nigeria should pray for good governance, but later he said like him. You understand? But Buhari is not okay or something like that. But God is the best. In the Quran, God stated that He's the one that chooses a leader. It's not we human beings can give. There are many people who argue about this election. For me, and my belief in that Quran is written in both Quran and in the Bible. You understand? But my advice to all citizens of this country, until when we live, when we surrender ourselves to God, before this country is going to better much. Because the winning of this election is God's decision. When we take a look, there are many people said, one part of Nigeria, they said, it's not Buhari, it's Jubilee. Buhari don't die. Osibaju is not well. All these things, all these statements is negative to God. But when we know that whether Christian or Muslim, when we totally submit ourselves to God by follow the word of God that stated that He is the one that choose a leader, we will surrender ourselves to God. If they like, make them go court. You understand? God has already do the final judge.
As a Nigerian, do you believe the election was free and fair enough?
I totally believe, not only me, Nigeria citizen, externals, observers. I heard it yesterday that they have never seen the best election except this election. You understand? I really believe that it's only people that they have bad mind that die for this election, or mistakenly like this electoral staff that no, not by not snatchers are the people that have bad mind. It's only most of them are die. You understand? But people that know that they are not bad. I remember from my village, my people are calling me, be very careful. Though I said, I'm not a thug. I'm not a bad person. And I don't believe that I will have a bad this thing in this election. Just to go to the polling unit, cast my vote and get out. You understand me now? I believe, because I believe my God.
Thank you so much for your own contribution on this platform, Bystanders at Newsstands. On to the next one. I will challenge poll results. Article.
Firstly, the election is credible. It's free and fair election, and people vote for their choice. So, in fact, the election they have been doing so far, this is the best election in Nigeria, because people vote for the candidate of their choice. So, and I can see that the opponent, Atiku Abubakar, is not okay. Is not satisfied with the result. So he's intended to go to court now, so to challenge Buhari for the result. But the only advice I can give him is that to just accept the fate, because people really like Buhari, so they vote for him as a president. Especially the masses, they like him because they know he's building the foundation. It's not about today, but the future. It's building the foundation for the next coming generation. So the perspective some people are seeing it is different. So like Nigerians, we have one attitude of a quick result. And it's not the day you planted, you harvest. So a good farmer, when a good farmer planted something, it will nurture it. It will take a lot of time before you see results. But many Nigerians, they don't want to wait. They need the instant gratification, which is not good. And once you are not paying, if you don't pay the price, you cannot what? You cannot see the result. So Buhari is laying a good foundation, and I can see now that this election, the next government now, a good result will come.
Now, looking at what Atiku is trying to do you think he will get it right at the end of the day?
He cannot get it because the election is free and fair.
There have been speculations that why APC removed Onoge is just simply because of this election. That is why they had to bring in Tanko Mahmoud as the CJN of Nigeria. Do you think Tanko would work for the APC and go against the PDP, even if at all the PDP got it right and APC manipulated?
For that aspect, the CJN, is what is fine greeting for what he has done. That is a corruption. That case is what is a corruption case. So it's great of it. So that one with election issue is not the same thing.
Okay.
So it's not in the same. It's not aligned. With what is on ground.
Okay. Thank you so much for your own contribution. I have never seen our democracy so debased as it was on Saturday. Atiku.
Well, you know, when you lose an election, it's very hard to to concede defeat. You know, he's thinking maybe to him he's not a loser, and it's so painful after all the stress, all the campaigns and everything, and at the end of the day, he's not still the winner. So somehow it's painful.
And on the Guardian newspaper, Atiku on the platform of People Democratic Party, PDP, has vowed to do what? To go to court.
To me, I would say they should just calm. They should just keep it on the low. It's just 4 years. They can come out again and try.
They can come out again and go ahead. Still on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV on the Guardian. Why I will challenge poll result in court by Atiku. And on the Punch newspaper, I have never seen our democracy so debased as it was on Saturday. And on the Rider, we won't recognize Buhari as president beyond May 29, opposition parties.
You see me clap?
Yes, sir.
Because an idiot, bloody idiot, is telling us in Nigeria we don't know what we are doing. The same policy and the same role brought that idiot into government for 8 years as a vice president. And he sold all we have in this country. You want us to clap for him? There was rigging then. There was underage voting then.
During when?
During their time. Anything that is happening now has been happening. There is nothing new on earth now. God is paying them in their own coins. You understand me? God is paying them in their own coins. We learned from his boss that Atiku couldn't have all what it takes that can feed Nigeria for the next 300 years to 400 years. Is this his father's inheritance? Where is the name of his father in the world, among the richest people in the world? Who among his family has that name, that has money in the world? Then we can say Atiku have this money. He's a thief! He's a thief! He's a thief! He is! The money he has, if the money is meant for the people and he really means he wants to do people, if I am Atiku, God forbid. If I am Atiku, God forbid. If I am Atiku, God forbid. What I will do is that money now, I will start running. I will start running a parallel, reasonable government. How do I run it? Empower 500 people here. Empower 300 there. Do this there. Let them be getting their salary. For you now to tell the government that what you did not do, I'm not doing it. Then it will not make the government now to tie their button and their belts. They start running up and down to want to meet up with what an opposition party is doing. Opposition we want in this country is productive and development opposition. We don't want opposition that will come and tell you, fight this man don't like us, that man don't like us. We want if you want to tell me Atiku is good, I want to see him bringing 5 people and getting them Okada. I want to see him buying marwa for people. I want to see him going to the market to go and empower people. We have widows in this country. Go and bring them and assist them. They are not Jesus' wife. Stop saying that widows are Jesus' wife. They are for us that we are alive to take care of them. He has the money. Let us spend on those and let us see that he is now doing what is necessary. Government of inclusive, have you people forgotten so early? When Buhari came to government in the first time, do you know what he says? I am for people. I am for everybody, but I am for nobody. Everybody is now using that one against him. Because he is for everybody, but for nobody. That make that bastard idiot Saraki to become Senate president. Because he's for everybody. Are you getting me? It makes Saraki and his people to go hold of our economy for complete 3.5 years. Nothing is running. Are you really getting me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is running. Then Osibanjo sat down with Buhari. Do you know what Buhari used to call Osibanjo? Man of God. That's what he called him. Man of God. He sat down with him. If we bring any budget now to take to these idiots, they will want us to add money or do anything before the budget. And they may not pass it. And our people will be suffering. What exactly can we do? He said, let's go back to our old projects that we have paid money on. Go and revamp the project. Then they started the project, they bring it up. The Niger Deltas never know this man cares for them. They were bombing their own treasury. Their own treasury that belongs to the future and the future and the future and the future of their great children to come. And today, the patient God, the patient dog, which is the Hausas, they were able to have one in Kanu, in Bauchi. Are you getting me? How many do you think can still come up? You know what Obasanjo said when they tell him that there is oil in the north? He said $16 billion has been in circulation and has been working. Gentlemen, a lot of this marwa will not be on the street because most of them are welders. Some of them are what do you call it, electronics repairs, artisans. They need this power to power their business. It's not there. So if today he wants to tell us that he is not satisfied with the vote, let me ask you. They can't vote in front of his house. Is he satisfied with it? He is. They can't vote from where he was born, where his mother born him. Is he satisfied? You lose in your own den. And you lose in front of your mother. Where your mother have you. Charity, they say, begins at home. He started losing at home. Atiku started losing at home. And you know what he's working for? It's magic. And it's joker. He's waiting for the south. He's waiting for the southeast. And the south and the southeast, he has already given them confidence. Don't worry. Either you vote or you don't vote, I'm going to be a president because of the Dubai Accord. So that makes the South a place that have 2.7 million PVC. Now come and vote. We are now having 600,000. Not even 25%. Who is to be blamed? Me? Buhari? Are we really now sensitive? I was in my room, in my parlor, watching TV, watching results. Buhari is in his parlor watching me the way I'm watching. He was not running around from one pole to another pole for you to change votes for him. He said it. He said, if I'm going to be of use to this country again, God, let me come back. If I'm not going to be, let God change.
And this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstand with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. And behind the camera is Latif Adebowale, also my intelligent editor, Bamishe. Have a good day.